Raxty Games.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Raxty Games. Today is a very special episode because I have the man, the myth, the legend, Zane Little here today. I can eat this glass, I can eat this glass, I can eat this glass. That's what he said. That's the thing. Oh my god. Dude, what an honor. We're gonna be playing some CSGO, or as it's now called, CS2. Probably running a competitive match. Get a warm-up going, get locked in, maybe run a casual of some sort.
I think we should warm up with a competitive match, and then we can just hop right into a competitive match.
I'm down actually. Oh, are we running nuke only?
Yes.
It really speaks for how much I played this game when I actually recognize nuke from like the Minecraft Cops and Crims mode. Like the recreation of this map and not the actual map. You've played quite a lot of this. You have like 1,300 hours?
Yeah, I have a lot of hours and not a lot of skills.
Oh, what were you doing during all those hours?
Playing competitive nuke.
Oh, yeah, that'll kill your brain cells, I've heard.
I think it has made me stupider. More stupider.
Don't be so harsh on yourself. It's probably fun.
I don't think about it.
I don't think it's gonna make a difference. Oh man, am I gonna have to like communicate with people in this?
I have no idea. I don't know what.
I'm not ready for that. I didn't even think about that until we're like loading in right now. I'm gonna have to like talk to people.
Dude, talking to people is my favorite part.
Oh, they killed me. Why'd they do that? Can we kick this guy? He killed me.
They're hacking! They're hacking!
I'll leave it to your judgment. I don't think people would hack in a Valve game. You got it, Pooh Bear. You got the.
Yeah, my game bugged out actually.
Would I be insane for buying an AK? Oh wait, I don't have an AK.
Let's go buy another.
I'm doing like a full-on buyout. I don't plan on dying this round. I'm just following you.
Got this. Oh god. There's like two on the ramp to your left. I'm watching you. Pressure's on.
Vent. Watch my vent.
Bomb has been defused.
Let's go. All right.
Oh yeah.
You absolutely carried that one.
Wait away, not even playing that good right now. No, I'm much better than this.
Bomb has been planted.
What the?
Oh, I killed somebody by accident.
One hut.
Control room.
You got him. Nice. That was a top tier kill. Oh god, bomb is B though. He's right to your left.
Oh! that was a good. Those were good instructions. I did point at him and shoot at the very least. That's progress.
You knocked a few off. Oh no! Careful! Oh! Yeah! Oh, to your right.
Oh! I thought you meant to the right, inside the door.
I heard his little footsteps. This guy is. Oh wait, that's bomb on the ground. Yeah!
Look, I look cool. I'm inspecting my knife. I'm switching. I'm doing it. I'm doing.
That guy.
It really is the skin. Like, I'm convinced now. I need to start opening crates ASAP.
Crate unboxing. You're gonna be an unboxing YouTuber now.
Let's go, fellas.
Hey guys, welcome to another crate unboxing video.
Today I am unboxing 5,000 crates. Woo! I got two, thank God.
Oh my god, let's go! Oh, you suck, dude. So let me get this straight. The guy put a bullet in the gun, and then the bullet moved forward, and then the bullet touched me, and then I died? I gotta start taking notes on this game. I really keep thinking this guy's Beano and not Beans. Like, what is he doing here? He's kind of cracked.
One more lobby.
Let's go! I only missed 2 shots, but it didn't matter. Flashbang. on the roof.
What is going on? Bam! Oh my God! What the
He was standing there so silently. I don't know what he was waiting
Watch
on.
me enter.
He's just like,
What
hello.
was that?
Just wanted a conversation, man. Why'd you have to kill him?
Oh, there he is!
Ah! Okay, show me a strat that nobody's ever seen before.
Alright, we're gonna throw some smokes out here, and then we're gonna run away. And then we're gonna throw a Molotov right over there.
Okay.
And we're gonna throw a flashbang right over there. And you're gonna want to get over here. I need help. Watch out.
Oh! I forgot display pattern.
Oh
You
yeah!
guys are professionals.
Wait, we just won. That's crazy.
Tim.
Good job, Tim.
I think
What do we
got a
carry that
4K
entire game,
there.
pretty much?
Dude, when you rank up, you're gonna be a global.
Okay.
We gotta do a quick round of gambling. Where should we start? Recoil or fracture?
I'm thinking
Keep some
recoil. I'm thinking recoil.
Recoil. Oh,
about-
let's give it an open.
Let's see, what's the best one?
I kind of want the anime go.
The anime go on the shotgun?
Well, maybe I want
Chromatic aberration?
But really, I think I want this one.
Okay. Will you do a backflip if you win that one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright, chat. Never before seen.
Here we go, Ted.
Demand the myth, the legend.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about. Monkeys.
The best.
Monkeys.
Best
Okay,
in
what
the
are we doing?
freaking game. Okay, alright. We got.
Okay, well, I'm putting the flagship quit.
Thinking I kind of want the anime go.
I'm thinking the anime girl guac.
Oh, what? We can see what we got here. Okay, Josh. What?
Alright, big
Can
numbers.
we get a
big
gold
numbers,
here?
big numbers, big numbers. Oh my god! Incredible!
Is this thing? It kind of looks like freaking garbage.
Would you live in this facility for like $50 a month rent?
Absolutely. Imagine what you could do.
You could go through the vents.
Hive house. I'm setting up the Team 10 house in here.
Let's go. The content house. That's what we need. We need like a random facility like this in the middle of like a Western European country.
I was thinking more like a dark warehouse full of cobwebs. Okay. Wait, yeah, and our bomb's going the other way. What's even going on here?
Steven, what's happening? What's happening? What's he
going on
doing?
here? What's even going on? Oh! I need to get off this vocal stim. I'm starting to get on my own.
I hate that the internet has made it so that I get yelled at now for like just quoting memes and not actually talking to people. Well, that's how you get up here. I don't want to get domed.
One was by vent.
Oh, I see somebody. They're out here, Zane.
You got them.
Every last one of them!
Yes. Hey. Oh my god.
I clutched it. I clutched it, dude.
Well done.
I clutched it. Hello, chat.
You
I clutched
are
it.
the Mr. Vice President.
Really? You mean that, dude?
Yes. Yeah. Ah! Uh-oh. Behind you, behind you.
I guess I should ask you some questions.
Oh.
Because why not?
Okay.
All right. First question. How long have you been animating for? And no, hang on, because if I don't address it, I'm gonna keep doing it in the brain rot. But how long have you been doing animations for, Zane?
Oh wait. Sorry. I have been animating for about 20 not 20. Well, okay, sort of animations with my brother since I was like 6. Killed a guy. We had this old camcorder that would record to little discs, and we would get out our like Play-Doh and make little people.
Oh,
And
heck
then
yeah.
we would stop motion animate them by hitting the record button twice, but the camera had like a 1 second like minimum for how long a clip could be, and so we had these really slow, really not so great stop motion animations, if that counts. Calling any of those animation would be a stretch.
You gotta start somewhere though, man.
2009 would be the proper year I actually started.
That's
which was-
crazy. I probably also started in 2009. Figured out
Really?
to use Windows Movie Maker, and I'd take
hell
pictures
yeah.
of like comic pages with my dad's digital camera, and then I'd just show the image, and then I'd narrate like what the characters were saying. That was like proto anime. That was like really early. I guess you do have the benefit of like you made flip notes for years before you like really posted them on YouTube, so you had like a big backlog of stuff. I see you occasionally go back and you'll post stuff from like a few years ago you made.
There's some classics on there. Oh, we won.
3 of our people should not have died. Let's see what I got. For sure, I got like Diamond Master rank, whatever. Whatever it's called.
Global
Silver
Elite
2!
Master.
Wow.
Oh, hell yeah.
Well, I keep asking you questions. What is your full home address, and how much did you make last year before taxes?
911. $4. 911. $4.
All right.
What about you?
Same.
Whoa.
Whoa.
You live in the same exact home and made the same amount of money as me.
It's crazy. I've been
convinced-
squatting in your house the whole time. I'm just in the attic. You know, the one that's really scary and dark that you never want to go in. I'm just hunched in a corner.
Oh,
Just
okay.
play.
I was gonna freaking say something. What were we just talking about?
How much we made? How much money we made?
Oh, yeah. I don't know if what I was gonna say was related to that at all.
You want to hear
man.
something
Like,
crazy?
what's crazy?
Guess what size TV my brother bought in inches?
100.
It's 75. It's still crazy,
That is a wicked huge TV.
right? That's what I was trying to tell him. So why do they call you Zane Little when you're actually a pretty normal sized person?
Because that's just my name.
It's a little misleading.
Wild
It's a
lore.
little clickbait of a name.
Hey, buddy. I don't think people realize that we are not the same person.
Are there some
yes.
people that actually think we're the same person?
I think so. I get a lot of comments about Gamblecore, like even before our collab, and a lot of comments asking me to make another. And I have to tell them that
That's
it
kinda
wasn't
funny.
me. I didn't do it.
It's not me.
You
Go
got the
away.
wrong guy.
Leave me alone.
Stop it. But now that the collab's been released, I get near non-stop comments about Gamblecore, and
My condolences.
I think people think that like I made it.
I definitely get weird comments that I'm like, it makes me question if it's a joke or if they actually just don't understand what's happening.
You ever have a problem with green screen kids?
Oh, where kids are using like the green screen kind of like thing and they just basically repost your video.
Yeah.
And it's like a loophole
but
for
with,
YouTube.
like, yeah.
I
they'll put
just
themselves
saw
in the
what
camera.
I believe is the first time I've actually paid attention to that was like yesterday. Somebody reached out to me on Twitter and was like, hey, I don't know if you know that this kid's doing this. And I looked and like all their videos had 0 views, but like this one had like 2,700. So they were probably like, wow.
Where I really don't think it's a big issue at all.
Yeah, no, it's like, you know, I'd only have an issue if like somebody's thing got like, it was just basically a re-upload, but it got like more attention than the original, and then people were commenting on my videos being like, hey, why'd you copy their video? Then I'd be like, okay,
Yeah.
bro, you guys need to like understand. Even like small animators constantly get their stuff stolen. In fact, that's usually the big problem is when like somebody's stuff wouldn't normally get views, and then some like random like meme account repost it without credit, and it gets a bunch of views.
Yeah, well, because in those cases, the re-upload can get more traction than the original.
It's crazy.
And that's no good.
I think me and you both could probably make like 20 videos just reading funny comments. Because there's just ones I read and either they're like because you know I get so many that there's a statistical chance I'll just get one that is like they're funny, they're being funny but not trying to be, or like it's just really hard to decipher what they're trying to say.
I love those comments.
I live for those.
Favorite.
And sometimes it'll be like in reply to a video I replied to on like an Odd Ones Out video. I get a lot of replies because of the one, my thoughts on gambling, and so I obviously left a comment. And that's like a year-old video, but I get a ping every single time somebody replies to it, and half the time it's like broken English, or like I really don't know what they're trying to say.
I love them. Sometimes they seem like you can try and piece together what they're trying to say sometimes. Other times it's like a complete mystery. Your videos so much I like and eat.
Very good video. Love, eat, have, consume video on YouTube.
Eat orange, give me orange.
Eat orange, give orange, eat me you. I think my channel has definitely entered its post Gamblecore era. Like I really went from like 200,000 to like 800,000 really quickly, like 2 weeks from like every 2 weeks was like another 100K, and now I get like 3,000 subs a day, which is still great. It's just like I'm kind of glad it slowed down because I couldn't actually like take a breather and then start planning some big projects when I was like that.
Oh, you just whizzed right past me. Well, I think Mr. Beast like ruined it for so many people.
So many, there's so many hype beast like channels now that like I mean, like, some of the content's good. It's just like, it's like they saw him do well and they're like, oh, I have to make that content.
Not even really the content. It's like the way he thinks about YouTube, and he's talked so much about like how to grow on YouTube and that kind of stuff. And I think it's like helpful information, but also gives you such a toxic mindset about everything. It's
definitely like,
numbers and graphs, like I gotta perform, and I don't want to feel that way when I'm making stuff. Like I want to make stuff because I like it, not because I think it's gonna perform well.
Absolutely.
There's a creator I subscribed to recently because I found them on like Reels, named Chargy, and he on Reels and Shorts and stuff was doing like a random game review where he would spin a wheel and it would pick a random console and then a random game for that console, and he would just review it real quick. And he just posted a long form video about Agario, like its impact on the gaming landscape, and it was such a good video.
That was kind of the start of like the IO game, like
like I cannot see him not blowing up off of that stuff. And so he would be an example of a creator doing like short and long form content really well. He has to blow up. I don't know how.
Especially, I'm hoping like there's got to be a bigger reason why YouTube is changing. Because like for those that don't know, like YouTube is changing shorts to be 3 minutes long now. So like,
thank God.
I'm hoping there's a greater reason for that. But also, I know you've had content, Zane. You've tried to post and you have to like edit it down to a minute. But now you can like just breathe finally. It's like not every short is gonna be 5 seconds long now. There'll be some people posting like longer stuff. The idea of like, I know having shorts be longer is like kind of like counterintuitive, but also it makes sense. TikTok is like 10 minutes or something.
I think they just bumped it to an hour. You can make hour.
You can make an hour flip. No.
Yep.
Let me drill you with a couple more questions just to have like enough content for the video because we've been like all over the place. But like this might be a stupid question because I feel like it's hard to answer this like in a concise way. But like, what would be your advice to like any people who are like just starting or like trying to make animations?
Oh, in terms of like growth or getting better at animation?
I guess you could look at it two different ways. So like a two-parter.
Well, I think if you want to grow, it really depends on like why you want to be known. If it's just for making silly animations, then you don't have to like learn the ins and outs of animation. Like with you, your first experience animating was your first post, right? Your first flip note?
Yeah. I mean, I had very like scattered out throughout the years like experience with animation, but I never actually sat down and was like, okay, I want to learn how to animate.
Yeah. So you don't have to be a good animator to post animations.
Definitely not.
And the more you do it, the better you'll get. So doing the 30-day challenge is like ideal. Like the way you did it is ideal for anyone who wants to do animations but doesn't want to like have to go to school for it or spend hours and hours learning, which I think is totally valid. And plenty of people do it to great effect, like yourself.
Right.
But if you want to be known like for your animation, if you want to produce like high quality animations for the sake of them being animated, then I would definitely start by just practicing, getting yourself a software and learning how to use it. I use Adobe Animate, but there's plenty of free ones out there. I would never recommend Adobe to anyone. It's unfortunately just all I know how to use, and I hate Adobe as a company. And their animation software is not even close to the best. So don't bother with Adobe. But
you tell them, Zane.
Find a software and learn it. Once you kind of have an idea of how the software works, watch Alan Becker's 12 Principles of Animation video series. I think he has them all compiled into one video as well. And it's not long. It's maybe like 20 minutes or something.
Yeah.
And it explains like everything you need to know. And just practice each of those principles one by one, and when you feel like you've gotten pretty decent, you can just start posting and don't expect to blow up right away.
Or just do what I did and just start posting before you actually learn animation.
Yeah. You can post while you're practicing.
I feel like in the case that I did it, the kind of style that I did my flip notes in didn't warrant having to be like extremely proficient. But like by all means, what Zane said, like if you want to just get better at animating, that's like I have watched those and they are very, very good. And I back on that music discussion, like I remember I was talking to you like a month ago and I was like, I haven't done music for like a couple months because I did basically what I did with flip notes, where I made a song every day and I threw it into an album. And the album was pretty good. Like I was impressed with how it turned out, because I'd spend like an hour and a half, basically the same amount it takes me to do one of my animations. I'd make a song and I did that for 29 days and it burnt me out. But I was like looking at all this music I had done years ago and it was like really good compared to like the stuff I was trying to make now. But then I just thought, and I was like, I just haven't gotten in the habit of making a song every day like I used to. Like I would literally use Ableton minimum like twice a week for like 2 years straight. I did this, especially when I was finishing college, because it was kind of an escape for me. Like after I did my homework and I was like, it was like an hour or two before I'd go to bed, but I like wasn't tired yet. I just boot up Ableton and make a song, and just by repetition got good at it. Like a lot of it really is just like making a habit of doing it over and over. And that I would argue like 2022 to like last year was like my most productive music era. But I was just like, I had so much stuff going on with like, I was busy with school, I had a part-time job, and it was like motivation for like to make content and come up with ideas for music. I just had tons of creative energy from like having to like work and do it helped a lot actually. Just to keep doing the thing, and you get better at it. Who knew?
Yeah.
That being said, I'm still super envious of Zane's music skills. Dude is a wizard. He's crazy.
I've spent an ungodly amount of hours on FL.
I have a thing about physical media. Like I think you'd argue for like vinyl, CDs, photos, whatever, having a physical thing you can hold that like this is music instead of just like queuing it up on Spotify, there's just a different feeling to it. I think a lot of younger people don't get that because I tried explaining that on stream and I got a lot of question marks, like people didn't understand what I was talking about.
Weird. I think there is a large group of younger people who also like really love physical media.
Yeah, at the same time, there's like for a group that may not understand it, there's a group that like yearns for just nostalgia. I explained liminal spaces to my dad, and he was really enthralled by it because he was like, it's a want for a place that never existed or you've never experienced, but it's like familiar enough to where it's like he explained it in such a poetic way. I was like, yeah, that's exactly it. That's why people like it.
Yeah, I think like CDs today are to a lot of people what vinyl was to us.
Well, I started my CD collection because my old car that got stolen, by the way, but when I had it, it had a CD player in it, and I just like queue up stuff on road trips. So I have found out through doing this that I'm actually a much better surfer than Zane Little. Let the record show. You've fallen off. YouTube was right all along. I feel like on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm like a 6 out of 10 on the surfing scale. I'm just above average, but I'm not pro by any means. This is just a very easy map for me. Most of the time, I can't even complete the map. I've beaten it like 4 times now.
It's always exciting to like unearth a new part of the track because I spend so much time at the beginning. It's like, oh my god, something new.
A lot of times I'll have a really interesting concept for a song, and I'll kind of do that as like almost like a proof of concept, and then I'll try to mess with it, and like so many of my songs get basically end right there at that stage where I can't figure out what goes after it.
Oh,
but then, like you said, a lot of the solution is I just listen to a bunch of music and I start getting ideas of different chord structures and stuff. And I'm like, this is how I can do that. I'm really into, I don't know if you've messed around with analog synths that much, but like
I don't own any, but
I can confirm goofy sounds. I have a synth called the Novation Bass Station 2. It's like an entry level synth. It's like it's monophonic, so you know you can only do one note at a time. But it is really good for like making random like either like white noise, like kind of percussive stuff, or like it's really a synth for like bass notes specifically. It's called the Bass Station, but you can make like random little ascending arpeggio patterns. It's got a bunch of like post-processing stuff. You can add like distortion and stuff to it, and it's pretty simple. You can spend hours diving in the menus, and it's just stuff like I said, how having a physical knob to like change stuff, where like if you tried to do it with a mouse you couldn't do like 2 at once. If I could, I'd just send you mine, because it is like, dude, the first day I had it, I swear I spent like 10 hours and did not look away from it. And my mom was like, do you want something to eat? And I'm like, no, I need more synth.
I'm busy, get out! I have a lot of software synthesizers that replicate those sounds.
Yeah.
I am not good with my hands. I can't really play much of anything.
Maybe that could be a challenge for you. I have heard of Omnisphere.
Oh, it is like the plugin.
The plugin of all time, the only one, the last one I'd ever need.
Yeah.
Finally, I can stop getting so many plugins.
Yeah, Omnisphere is insane. It's great for if you just want to get like right into it, because there are so many presets and they are all incredible. There's like thousands. I want to say like 4,000 different sounds on there.
That's crazy. And what is that mostly for?
For like anything.
Oh, just for it's synths and stuff?
Yeah, it's got synths, keyboards, sampled sounds. It's got like bode colors, like ambient sounds. Damn, we've been on the music subject for ages.
I was gonna say I'll probably end it with like a speed round of questions if you want to do that.
Sure.
All right,
Let's do
Mr. Zane, it's time for the speed round. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, favorite food.
Oh God, it depends on the day. I like sushi.
Okay. Do you like cooked sushi or raw sushi or both?
Both.
Do you like shrimp tempura rolls?
Absolutely.
Dude, those go hard. Have you ever been to a sushi train where they deliver it on a conveyor belt?
Absolutely. I didn't know that was called the sushi train though.
The one I went to was called it's Sushi Train was the name, but I don't think it's.
Oh, but it
even
was just like a conveyor.
It's just like a type of restaurant. Okay, here's one. What's like the #1 place you want to travel to right now that you haven't been to before ever? Does that
Such a
include Japan
boring
because
answer.
sushi?
Yeah, it's like the most boring answer I could give, but yeah, Japan. I
No,
wanna see
Japan
it.
is cool. I want to
Like-
go to Japan.
Well, yeah, everyone wants to go to Japan.
Okay, what's the #1 place in Europe you want to go to that you haven't been to? You were in the UK, so that doesn't count.
Yeah. I don't know. There's really like not a lot of places I really badly want to go to. I'm not a traveling man. My girlfriend, big traveler, so she's gonna be the one who decides where I end
Okay.
up going.
Sweet. What's your favorite color?
Whoa.
What's your
I thought you
favorite
had me
video
looking.
game? Is it this?
It depends. I'll get like really obsessed with games every now and then. Probably Gmod had like the biggest impact on my life.
Isn't that
It
the
was,
Skibbity
like-
Toilet game?
Yeah. I love Gmod. Of course, Minecraft, it's a classic. Grew up with the Pokemon games. Kirby Superstar Ultra, fantastic. But my favorite is really hard.
I don't. Now I'm asking like this is like prime like middle school teacher question. Where do you think you'll be in the next 10 years? What's your career?
God.
What's your aspirations?
I have no idea. I want to be doing this in some capacity, like making animations still.
It's the best job there
YouTube
is.
for now. Yeah,
YouTube.
what I want to do.
I wish YouTube was like there was a surefire way to know I'm going to do this forever, but I could very well in a year from now be doing something completely different. Who knows?
Yeah, well, I had so many career changes in just like the last 2019. I was dead set on film. Like I wanted to be a filmmaker. I wanted to get something in theaters.
There's still time.
I don't really care for it anymore. I want to do animation.
Aw, I want to make a short film with you, Zane.
If I go through my whole life, animation like was something I wanted to do since I started animating. I
That's
just never
fair.
thought I would be able to, because I didn't think I had the patience for it. But apparently, all I needed was an audience to like pressure me to keep doing it.
I definitely did not like. I mean, even January, right? If you just go back 9 months, I was like, I did not think I'd be doing animation
Yeah.
and making money from animation. The closest thing I had, I was like a podcast editor, which it was fun. I was hoping to do freelance stuff. So if it weren't for YouTube, I probably would have led into probably something similar to what you did. Yeah, the fact that neither of us are doing what we thought we'd be doing like a couple of years ago is pretty wild. Let me think of one more question. Would you rather be constantly cold or constantly hot?
Cold, because it's much easier to get warm than it is to get cold.
That's fair. You could just put on a jacket.
Yeah, like if you're living in the desert.
Ooh, I got another PB. Let's go. Almost a whole second. I
I have not beaten this map. I've gotten so close, or at least I think I have. You're gonna have a lot of editing to do with this one, I feel like.
I think there's about an hour I could cut out of it pretty easily.
Talking about like plugins.
I guess I'll end it off there. Appreciate it, Zane, for the assistance with this video and all your overflowing amounts of knowledge you have on many different things.
Of course, brother.
Perhaps I'll have you on again in a couple months, and we'll talk about how we're both failed animators and we have to go back to working a 9 to 5 forever.
Yep.
All
I'm
right.
looking forward to that episode.
See you guys next week. Peace off.
Bye bye.